Even when you feel low, you can still
Gamble the Globe. Not in Las Vegas still, but soon, hopefully. Going to be discussing casino psychology / player psychology. The two go hand in hand, actually. Casino psychology would be what makes you, the gambler, keep on gambling. Player psychology is what makes you, the gambler, keep on gambling. I know it seems like they're two the same things, but they're actually completely separate. The casino psychology portion goes on everything that gets you into the casino. The player psychology portion is everything that keeps you playing, even though that may be influenced by yourself or the casino or external factors. So let's go in with casino psychology first. Casino psychology starts before you even plan your trip, before you even step foot in the casino, before you even pull your money out and put it in a machine or on a table. It starts with the idea of I can draw you in before you even leave your house, before you even book your flight. Well, how do I do that? Marketing. That's right. So, you ever been to a casino before? You've gotten these. This one's from WinStar. This is a $15 bonus play, which I'm not a fan of WinStar if you haven't already even figured that out. But this $15 is good for free slot play if I come up there on 8/27. So in 3 days, if I go up to WinStar, I get $15. The other one I got here is from Golden Nugget, and this is Golden Nugget Laughlin, a place I have never stayed. I've never been to the Golden Nugget in Laughlin. I take that back. I have been to the Golden Nugget Laughlin, but I've never stayed there. I've never gambled there. I didn't put money in the machine. I just went. These offers, look at this. Look at these great offers. I get $10 every week. If I go to Laughlin every week in a row, I get $10. So these type of things are what gets you to book your trip. The idea of I've got something waiting for me. I've got free play. I've got resort credit. I've got 50% off show tickets, all that kind of stuff. That's how they get you to book that trip and to go to Vegas. The next thing they do is the casino themselves. The name, Paris, New York, Bellagio. All these names are made to sound fantasy, enticing, that they're bigger than life, which they are, and they deliver. But the name itself is trying to draw you in. The theme of the casino is trying to draw you in, get you to play those dollars. So we think of something Caesar's Palace. What do you think of when you think of Caesar's Palace? I know what I think of. I think of classic Vegas. I think of mob. I think of wise guys standing around the craps table, which I have actually seen before. Playing craps, smoking cigars. And I'm like, that's Vegas. You know, like that's Vegas to me. That's Caesar's Palace. When you think of someplace like the Bellagio, you think larger than life, a Tuscany resort with just everything between the lobby flowers, the conservatory, all of that just sort of adds, the fountains, adds to the Bellagio flair. Places like MGM Grand, it's massive. It is so huge. It's got so much to offer. They've been through so many themes trying to get more people in the door. Place like New York. The funny thing is, between New York, and Paris, I have actually met more people who have been from New York City, staying at New York, and who are from Paris, staying at Paris. And the hilarious thing is that these two people have in common, they complain about how this isn't New York or Paris. It cracks me up every time. I'm never in, Caesar's Palace saying, oh, I don't feel like I'm in ancient Rome, or I'm at the Luxor. This doesn't feel like ancient Egypt, because it's not. It's just a name. It's just a theme. It's never going to compare to your home city or home state. So let's say we're now in the door. We've chosen our casino. We're in the door. Well, what now? Well, for one, no clocks, right? We all know that. There are no clocks in casinos because we don't want the time to remind us we have to be in bed, that we have to eat dinner, that we have responsibilities outside of this world that they have set up for us. And so that's a huge thing. The carpet on the floor. You notice how the carpet's always busy? If you stare at it long enough, does it give you a headache? Does it make your eyes hurt? And you want to look up from the ground? I'm looking at the carpet. if I look up, I see all the games. I see all the lights, all the buzzing, all the sounds. That's what they want. They don't want you staring at the carpet. They want you looking up at the games. The same thing with the ceiling. They don't want you looking up at the ceiling. They want you looking down here. So the ceilings now look like the sky. Why do they look like the sky? So they mimic the daylight. They mimic the outdoors. They mimic these things to make you lose track of time, to lose track of your dollars. A lot of times different casinos will actually change the lighting of the ceiling opposite of the lighting that's outside. So during the day, it's actually dimmer. During the night, it's actually brighter. So you lose track of that time. Now, another reason the carpet is the way it is because if you spill a drink on the carpet, usually the designs are so crazy, you're never going to notice. And that's a huge part of it, is never noticing the design of the carpet. You're looking away from it. You're trying to get away. So that's a huge part. Offers, like I talked about, room offers are huge. Every time you use your player's card, you remind the casino you were there. That player's card is going to get you those offers, and they're going to cash in on that. And that is a huge thing. Always try to remember that you're there for fun. You're there to enjoy your time in Vegas. Enjoy gambling. If gambling's not fun, stop doing it. You're not there to get rich quick. You're there to enjoy yourself. Bring your budget. I've talked about this many times. Bring your budget along with you. Leave the debit card at home. Set a daily budget. And when you're done with that daily budget, you're done for the day. Go look at the sites. Look at my notes over here. Oh, so casino floor. Let's go back to this casino. Everything about the casino floor is designed to keep you in it. Casinos are a labyrinth that you have to escape from with your money. And that's the hard part, is they don't want you to do that. So nothing's ever generally a straight line. There's always a curve. There's always a turn. You're looking for the bathrooms. The bathrooms are in the place for the perfect reason, to make sure when you go there and come back, that if you don't come straight back, you're a little lost, right? You're a little turned around. I know my buddy Mark, who I go gambling with quite a bit, he gets turned around. You can ask him about his poker room experience when Caesars, when he was gone for an hour. So try to remember where you're at when you go to the bathroom. But the reason the bathrooms are located like they are is because they're always interior. You never have to go too far outside the casino floor to come back to the bathroom. So when you're coming into the casino, you have to go deep in to find a bathroom. That's where they want you. They want you lost. That's the same thing with the cash out machines for your ticket. They want you to look around for those, and they're always more in the middle than they are on the outside. So if you're ever looking for a cash out machine, walk toward the casino. Cage is always in the center of the casino, nearly the direct center, because they want you walking out with that money thinking, I got 20 bucks. I just cashed out. I'm going to put that into a slot machine. I'm going to put that on a table game. And they win it. You win it. Doesn't matter. They got you playing. Now you got to go back to the cage, rinse, repeat. So something that's been huge in Vegas the last 20 years, ticket in, ticket out. They've had chips for a long time. Chips have been there forever. When you change your money from cash to chips, you lose a connection with that money. You no longer have a $20 bill in your hand. You have a $25 chip or $5 chips. You don't have a $100 bill. You have a $100 chip. This disassociates you from dollars. So we stop thinking about, this is money I can use to pay a bill. Well, no, this only spends in the casino. It's a coin. It's got the casino's name on it. You can put that bet down. The same thing with the ticket in, ticket out for slot machines. You put your money in, that money is essentially gone to you. It shows up in digital currency on there, and you notice the default setting for slot machines is generally credits, not actually dollars. You can usually change that. However, the default setting is usually credits. When you take that money out, now you have a ticket voucher. Ticket voucher is worthless until you cash it in. But why a ticket voucher? Because it's super easy to disassociate that with money. The ticket voucher has become a piece of paper. It is no value to that piece of paper until you cash it in. But as I'm walking to go find a little ticket redemption, which remember in the middle of the casino, they're not going to be easy to find. They don't want them easy to find. So you're going to look around. Ooh, slot machine. Put that right back in there. Play a couple games. Cash that out. maybe up, maybe down, who knows? Until you actually do find the ticket machine, you do cash out. Now you got the problem of getting back out with that money because remember, you're deeper in the casino than you were before. And now you got to get your way back out, that maze, that jungle. These kind of things all add up. Something that many, many people don't even think about is the sounds, the music in casinos. You ever find yourself sitting at a slot machine and just singing along? I know I do. I know my buddy over, NJ Slot Guy, I know he does. He tries to stop himself from singing along, and it's hard because they play great songs. They play Journey. They play popular music. They play stuff that you connect to in order to keep you gambling. That's what they want. They want you to keep gambling. Drink service. Drinks are free while you're gambling. Why? Because if I'm drinking, I'm having a good time, my inhibitions are going down, my care level's going down, and I'm going to keep playing. Even if I'm keeping playing just for that next drink, still keeping playing. And that's what the casino wants. Wants you playing. Wants your butt in that seat, to quote Cowboy Slots on that one, is they want you there. They want your money. Vegas was built on losers. Always keep that in mind. Vegas was built on losers. They didn't build $1 billion casino in Aria, Bellagio. They didn't build these casinos on winners. They brought them on losers. The other way around. They built those casinos on losers. They're in it to make money. Always they're in it to make money. But does that mean you can't win? Define what your self-winning is. Is winning for you winning money? Is winning for you having a great time? Figure that out before you start gambling. And you're always going to win if it's having a great time. If you go there to start gambling and you're having a good time, you're enjoying it, this is money that you've set aside to lose that's not coming back home with you. Don't even think about that. As soon as that money comes out of your pocket, think about it's gone. If it does come back to you, great, you're in perfect condition. But don't think about it coming back to you. So that's something always to keep in mind. Entertainment, fun. When it stops being fun, stop gambling. You'll hear me say that so many times. You can hear it in all my videos. When it's no longer fun, please stop gambling. Oh yeah, a couple more times I just said that. So another huge thing, points. Your player's card. I cannot stress this enough. The casino does not know who you are until you have a player's card. You walk into a casino, you put $100 in a machine, nothing. Whether you win or lose, nothing else is going to be coming to you because they don't know who you are. You get a player's card, they know who you are. Forget the myths about, oh, if I have a player's card, they can rig it. Those are myths, okay? You can watch Cowboy Slots, Home Slots. They've done some great live streams on those myths. They are absolute myths. Your player's card is simply a method so the casino can market to you directly. You put that in a machine, you hand that to your table games dealer, and they will set your points up with the money you put in. Different point systems are rewarded differently. And you start earning points, you start earning comps. Without that card, they don't know who you are. They can't return some of that money back to you in the form of discounts, money, room discounts, all that. That can all come back to you, and that's huge. So keep that in mind. Always player card. I don't care if it's the first time in the casino and you're ready to start gambling, hit the player's desk first. Get your free stuff. Sometimes they give you a little free giveaway. Sometimes it's something stupid like a keychain. Sometimes it's something nice like free play. But you can always ask for something. Go to your player's desk after you've been playing a while and say, hey, I'm new here. I just started playing. Do I have enough points for any comps? Most of the time, they're going to tell you no. But sometimes they tell you yes, because you don't get without asking. If you're at a table game and you're there for longer than an hour, I don't care if it's $5, I don't care if it's $25. Hour-long play, ask the pit boss, hey, does my play warrant any comps, like a discount at the buffet or a free buffet? Ask. Worst they can tell you is no. They literally cannot tell you anything worse than no. So just always ask. You have kids, you have family members, ask for a deck of cards. Now, a lot of people, a lot of players, a lot of casinos no longer hand out the decks of cards. They actually end up recycling those cards now. Some still do. There'll be a little punch through them. There'll be the corners cut off, whatever. But ask for a set of cards. A lot of the older casinos downtown, Fremont, Binions, Four Queens, I go on and on, Golden Nugget, Plaza, D, California, all that. They all still do cards. You just got to ask. Now, a lot of times those cards are going to be at the player's desk, the player's, membership card area. They're going to be there. But just ask. The worst they can tell you is no. You don't have to be a high roller to get these freebies, to get these comps. What you do have to be is consistent. The best advice I can give for you as a player to player is find a casino, whether it's MGM, Caesars, WinStar, Choctaw, your local tribal casino, your local big, private casino like a Brand, Wynn, whoever. Dedicate to that casino. Make sure you're playing at that casino, earning those comps. Be a regular. You don't have to be a regular to that specific casino, but try to stay within that brand. I used to be a very loyal Caesars gambler. My first player's card ever was at Caesars Palace, because I wanted a Caesars Palace card. And I was 21. I had a Caesars Palace card. I was a loyal Caesars gambler for 20 years. 20 years I was gambling at Caesars properties almost exclusively. And then the Caesars offers stopped being so good. They changed the rewards program. They no longer viewed me as a valuable player. So they priced me out of their rewards program. I went to MGM and started gambling there. I was treated very well. I'm not a high roller gambler. I'm a consistent gambler. I gamble with a set amount of money on a set budget, and I regularly am at casinos. So they're seeing me there. They're seeing that. I play roulette heavily. I play craps. I know you guys only see my slot play because I can't record the rest of it, but I play a lot of different table games. I don't play blackjack. I'm horrible at blackjack, but I play a lot of other games, especially roulette, because it's such a high comp game because the highest house edge is so high. And I actually will play different patterns in roulette that are covering my bets. So if I lose, I break even. If I win a small amount, but I do the grind in order to earn more comps. So let's switch a little bit to player psychology. We're going to wrap up with that. Player psychology, me the player, how I react to external stimulus during my visit to the casino. If you've ever walked into a casino and you felt that giddiness, that excitement right away, that's your brain releasing dopamine and saying, hey, we're going to have a good time. We're going to enjoy this. We're here for entertainment. Are you ready? And you say, yes, I'm ready. So you sit down. Let's say you sit down at a machine. Let's say you sit on a slot machine. The sights, the sounds, the bells, everything going off. The little tick, 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 tick when you win. The waitress coming around, offering you drinks. You feel special. You feel like, hey, I'm somebody. All these things come together to make us, the gambler, feel like we are connected. Feel like we're in control when we're not. We're just not in control. You're at the complete and utter control yourself of that game. That game is controlling you. You're along for the ride. The only thing you can control, whether you hit spin again or not, whether you put another $100 in or not, that's what you control. Once you put that money in, you hit that button, all your control is gone. What's going to happen is going to happen. The random number generator is already set. It's going to be a win or a lose, and you're just waiting for the results to see what it is for you. When those near misses come up, that's that, ooh, near miss. Diamond, diamond, oh, one missed. So close to hitting. It's not close to hitting. That's just the way the machine is set to entice you to hit that button again and hit it again and wait for that bonus. Wait for top dollar. Top dollar's coming. Top dollar's coming. Cannot tell you how many times I've spun that machine and that top dollar been above or below the line, and I thought, oh, it's coming. It's hot. It's ready. It's not really ready, but it's something we as players convince ourselves that we're ready. It's ready to go. That machine is ready to pay. Something else, and this sort of bridges the line between casino psychology and player psychology, is our comfort level as gamblers. What's the temperature like? Is it too hot? Is it too cold? We don't want it to be too cold, but we don't want it to be too hot. We want it to be just right. We want someone to be comfortable all the time, no matter it's summer or winter. They got to be comfortable. To give you an idea of this, when Paris opened up, Paris Hotel Casino in Las Vegas, not Paris, France. I don't even know why you think that. When Paris opened up, they were one of the very first casinos to have an extremely high ceiling. The ceiling was massive, 30, 40 feet ceiling, okay? You have these huge girders coming through, which are actually the Eiffel Tower on the outside. The girder feet are coming through. That's all built in. They built around that structure. The ceiling is so high, they were losing revenue and they couldn't figure out why. All their table games were not performing as well as Bally's that was right next door, or Planet Hollywood, or at that time it was Aladdin, right next door, Caesar's Palace across the street. They weren't getting the same revenue. They couldn't understand why. Their slot play was getting great revenue, but their high limit slots, their table games, and especially their high limit table games, were not doing well. They brought in psychologists to study why. You know what the psychologists came up with? Your ceilings are too high. Your ceilings are too high. What do you mean our ceilings are too high? They're exactly, look at them. They're beautiful. They're grand. This is amazing. But we as players like to feel comfort. We like to feel sheltered. We want something over our head. We want to feel comfort. So now, if you look at all these casinos, the ceilings, even though they may build structures, the lattice work, pergolas, whatever you want to call them, around a lot of your high limit tables, bring that ceiling down. They bring it down to feel comfortable, to feel like there is protection from predators. I don't know exactly what we're afraid of, but we like that cozy feeling. We like to know we're safe. Maybe so it goes back to our fight or flight. It goes back to our baser instinct as cavemen, that we feel protected when we're in a cave. When we have a structure over our head, we feel safe. When we feel safe, we relax. When we relax, we're able to have fun. We're able to loosen up our wallets and play a little bit harder, play a little bit different, play a little bit looser. So there's all things to keep in mind. Player psychology is that I'm going to win on this next spin. I'm going to win it all back. Try to put that out of your mind. I've been down before. If you've gambled long enough, you've been down. And you've been down to the point where you're like, this is my last dollar down. And I really urge you, if you're down to your last 100, last 20, last 5, last dollar, to look at that bill and to think about, will this make me happy? Will this $100 bill make me happy? Will this $5 bill make me happy? And if it won't, walk away. Get up. Let's say you're down $1,000. That last bill you have, the chances of you winning back that $1,000 is so slim. Just get up, walk away. Go eat some food. Explore Vegas, walk around. There's so much to see. One of my favorite things to do in Vegas is walk around. I go to Vegas on average 3 to 4 times a year. I've done this since I was 21. I'm now 47. And I always find something new in Vegas. I always find something awesome to see, something different. The people, the different structures they're building, what's going on, what's new. If you turn a trip where you're down into something different than just gambling, that's going to lift you up. You're going to feel better. Another thing to do when you're down is people watch. It's free. It's great. It helps you. But if you're ever down to the point where you feel like, one, your bills aren't being paid, where you feel depressed or despair, please get help. Please pick up that phone and call the Gamblers Helpline. They have online resources. There's so many great things. Okay? Don't let gambling turn into something that brings you disappointment, that brings you pain. Don't get into that gambler's folly where I'm going to teach myself a lesson by losing all of it. Don't get into that chase where you're going to make it all back. All these things together are how you can actually win against the casino. And winning may not be monetary. Winning may be mentally. You mentally win against the casino, you're never going to lose. But if you lose money and try to make that money back, there's a good chance you're going to lose more. And we don't want that. We want you to have fun. Casinos want you to have fun. Vegas wants you to have fun. They don't want you to lose. They want you to lose just enough to where you'll come back. They want you to lose to the point where you felt like you had a great time, where you got great value for your money. You enjoyed the food, you enjoyed the shows, whether they're free, whether they were comped, whether you paid for them. You enjoyed all that. Vegas doesn't want you to lose everything. And I don't want you to lose everything. Every slot channel, every gaming channel out there, if anyone tells you that different than this, then they are trying to sell you something, because I don't want you to lose. Anybody I know doesn't want you to lose. But at the same time, I want you to have fun within your means, within your limits. So always remember that the casino's trying to take your money. Always remember you're trying to make money. Maximize those two things in your favor. Whatever you can do to come out ahead within the legal limits. I don't want to know if it's not legal, but within the legal limits, whatever you can do to make your time in Vegas more fun, more special, you do it. Ask for comps. Ask for discounts. It never, ever hurts to ask. All right, I've kind of ran long on this. I've ranted along. Hope you enjoyed this a lot. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Cannot tell you guys enough how much I'm appreciating all the new subscribers coming in, all the new views coming in. I hope you like this one as well. It's a little bit of my own advice, my own experience in Vegas, apart from things I've learned online and learned from different areas. All this stuff is stuff you can learn too. I don't want you to learn the hard way. I want you to watch this video and learn the easy way. Learn from my mistakes, learn from others' mistakes. Gamble smart, gamble safe. I know I say that every time, and I mean it. I mean, use your brain when you're gambling. Always gamble safe within your means. All right? You all take care. We'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.